Welcome everyone to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Chris Middleton.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Now Golden State's starting five. They've got Moody, D'Anthony Melton out there with Podziemski. And it's Green, and it's Santos in at the power forwards position. And for Dallas, big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Flag is out there with Max Christie. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
Yeah, this is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart.
Here's Podziemski. Boy, he just disappeared against Atlanta. They really needed him. Melton against Christie. Just free to shoot. Melton, no good. And they're running. Christie the pass to Washington. Flag with it. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Dallas moving the ball around. Marshall can't hit. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
Podziemski's shot is good.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
It's tipped to the inside. Green slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Daniel Gafford.
That's pure strength from Draymond Green. When he gets hit, he still finds a way to score it.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Well, there's a certain hunger to the way Draymond Green approaches an NBA game, and that in and of itself is a skill.
Pass the flag. 1:57 left here in the opening quarter. Clock at 4. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Gafford with the steal. Here's Flag. He's guarded by Melton. Melton against Christie. Gafford sets the pick for Flag. Shoots over Podziemski. Offline from the top of the key.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Well, let's begin with his motor. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that.
Here's Flag. His last outing, he had 18 points. Christie the pass to Gafford. Now Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
PJ Washington is unafraid to mix it up on the interior, and that dunk, that was emphatic.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Melton against Christie. Pass to Podziemski. And they immediately immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now, here's Washington. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Inside, here's Gaffney. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
No, I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Marvin Bagley is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Williams. Then it's Thompson. And it's Nembhard in at the point. It's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Middleton. His last outing, he had 8 points. Clock at 6. Porzingis against Nembhard. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. On the Mavericks with some changes. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Clyde comes in for Thompson. Christie subbed in for Williams.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Podziemski. Goes back up, and the layup is good. Podziemski's got 7.
You love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
Washington sets the pick for Nembhard. Pass to Washington. drills the three-pointer.
We know P.J. Washington very respectable from distance.
The Warriors leading. It's stolen by Bagley. To the middle and stolen by Payton. Now the Warriors moving it up. Fires for three. Gets it to go. That one good for Melton. Melton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Washington. Here's Flag. Loud pass to Bagley. To the paint. And the layup's good off the glass. Bagley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Teams will make substitutions. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. We'll take a look at the Warriors. They would be at the golf course if the playoffs happened today, looking to make a final push. And, of course, Dallas, just a few spots below there.
And for the Warriors, they have clear goals in this final month. Time to secure a spot in the play-in because that's their ticket into the playoffs.
Nailed from three-point land.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Christie with the screen for Flag. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now, here's Moody. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. It's deflected. Pass to Podziemski. Just 5 to shoot. Green, the screen. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Now, here's Washington. Here's Christie. Now, Flag. Launches a three. Draymond Green pulls it in. And here's Melton. There's the drive, and he converts the layup. Melton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. D'Anthony Melton has been on display for the Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Well, looking at the Warriors, they've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry just hasn't been there from the beginning. It's a disappointing year.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Golden State Warriors.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this game from that standpoint, guys.
How many kinds of gravy are there?
There's barbecue, there's pineapple, there's
gravy.
orange.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Pajemski out there with the Anthony Melton. Then there's Moody. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Santos in at the 4. Melton, no good. Mavericks trail by 9. And a wide open look for Flag. On the 3 off target. Warriors shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Here's Melton. Yep, it counts. Melton's got 10 points in the game. Here's Dallas. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Christie the pass to Washington. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by 11. Well, what you get with P.J. Washington, we've seen it, Doris, an all-around game.
Kevin, he's cross-positional. He can make shots in big moments. He can absorb a huge defensive assignment, and the man loves to compete.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Flag sends a screen for Christie. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
Here's Santos. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Green. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Christie. Gafford with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Good on the triple. Flag's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, this offense certainly thrives when he's knocking those down.
And here is Moody. Here's Santos. He's covered by Washington. Melton passes to Green. Now Pajemski. 4 on the shot clock. Over Flag. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. The new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Guys, back to you.
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Warriors leading by 12. 46 seconds left in the third. Zingas high post. Over Bagley. Porzingis can't hit. Dallas has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Drives to the hoop. On the wing, Christie. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Christie's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Spencer. Still yet to score. Pass to Santos. Now Moody. And here's Porzingis. Defended by Bagley. Fade away. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Sliding into the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Middleton. It's good. Middleton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Mavs.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
Here's Podziemski. He had a nice open look right there. Porzingis has got his first points of the night.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Middleton outside. From the arc. Hands it from downtown.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Podziemski with it. Nembhard covering. Porzingis with a screen on Nembhard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Mavericks trail by 6. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie. Washington's outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's an instance where P.J. Washington just baits the defender into the foul. This guy has such a good feel.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And he makes the first.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
Washington hits them both. Warriors leading by 4. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Gafford with the rebound.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
No good. The Warriors shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from there. And the rejection by Gafford. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
No one near him. There's the jumper. Nice one. Mavericks trail by 6. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. Oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Oh, he jams it in, leaving no room for error.
Well, Green likes to push the pace, that's for sure. Great at making his way up the court and getting to the right spot.
Here's Washington. Gafford inside, headed by Green. Another shot, and the crafty layup. Good.
Just another day in the office for Daniel Gafford. Collect an offensive rebound and put it back.
Melton feeling it out a bit. 1:12 left in the game. 6 to shoot. Green, the screen. He's off from 3. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Now Gafford. A solo fast break. The finish, and he gets off the break with the jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
So it's the Mavericks now. The Warriors making the shot. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Pajemski. 5 on the clock. From deep. Gafford with the rebound. So we see the Warriors get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks, team. Well, Draymond, it was smooth sailing for you tonight. How'd you make it look so easy?
I mean, it's seamless because I play with guys who makes it seamless. You know, I don't have to come out and try to do too much. Just come out and be myself. So for that reason, it was seamless.
All right, congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. as we present our player of the game.